Ladies and gentlemen, here arrives our guest of honor, His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda and the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces. It's a big welcome to our team of dignitaries. Thank you for welcoming our dear President. Let's rise up.
The parade is set off, Your Excellency, in slow march, and thereafter we shall witness the quick march. These officers, Your Excellency, are part of that team of the 5,200 in public order management and weapon training. Now first approaching the dais in a slow march, and the commander of guard number 1 is Inspector of Police Omoding Robert, while Sergeant Ochani Moses is the guard Major of guard number 1. That is the voice of Inspector Omoding, commanding guard number 1 to take salute at the dais, Your Excellency. Your Excellency, that is the voice of Achai Philip, police officer at the rank of Inspector of Police, and in this parade is commanding guard number 2. Philip is assisted by Sergeant Egwang Alfred as the Sergeant Major of the guard. Following guard number 2, Your Excellency, is IP Bakole Gayo Maxwell, Commander guard number 3, while Corporal Mupasula Dennis is assisting him as the Sergeant Major guard number 3. Your Excellency, guard number 4 is commanded by one of those officers you passed out last intake in August, Lana AIP Tusime Tyson, assisted by Corporal Okoboy Richard. Most of the commanders in this parade, Your Excellency, are trainers, with a few officers of the last intake. Crossing the dais, Your Excellency, is IP Bambale John Bosco, and his guard is guard number 5, assisted by Corporal Kwakol Bernard, while that lady officer Arach Jennifer Okidi at the rank of AIP is Commander guard number 6, assisted by Bongomin Boni. Since that guard approaching the dais is guard number 7, and the commander is AIP Muni Geoffrey, assisted by Corporal Liada Harriet as the guard Major. Guard number 8, Your Excellency, right in front of the dais, is commanded by AIP Odoko, is the Sergeant Major, guard number 9. Guard number 10, commanded by Magom John, AIP, while Corporal Habib Ramadan is the Sergeant Major, Your Excellency. Your Excellency, like we can observe the white background on that officer approaching the dais, this is still one of those officers that you passed out last time in August last year. Lana IP Kulumba Dennis is now Commander, guard number 11, while Corporal Ekabone is the Sergeant Major. Another young officer there, Lana AIP Kushawa Hilary Chance, is Commander, guard number 12, assisted by PPC Aima Richard, and Your Excellency, Richard is also those officers you passed out in August last year. Right in front of the dais, Your Excellency, is Lane IP Silver Patrick, and is the commander, guard number 13, while Jules Caesar, that corporal, is the sergeant of that guard. Number 14, Your Excellency, is under the command of Lane IP Katunji Melon, assisted by Corporal Osere Simon Peter. Number 15, Your Excellency, is also under the command of Lana AIP Bwambale Benjamin and Alitana Grace. Guard number 16, Your Excellency, is the one right approaching the dais, and the commander is Lana AIP Amaidi Cosmas and the PC Aletori Gilbert. All parade IP Odong Innocent and PPC Nandora Dennis is the sergeant of the guard. I still want to remind all parade participants to have your masks well fixed, covering the nose and the mouth. Guard number 26, Your Excellency, is under command of Lane IP Uzima James, assisted by Corporal Opoka Vincent. Your Excellency, is under the command of Lane IP Damba James, and Corporal MS Charles is the sergeant major of that guard. Guard number 28, Your Excellency, is under command of Lane IP Odong Emmanuel and PC Ngom Patrick, while guard number 29 is commanded by Lane IP Nuwagira Evaristo and Corporal Esero Alex. Anthony Habomugisha. Your Excellency, like I've been indicating, the officers you passed out in the last intake have already begun performing national functions as parade commanders on national parades, in addition to their professional duties that they are performing. We have many of them, Your Excellency, in this parade, helping the trainers to command this parade. The last guard, and it has marked the taking of salutes in slow march, and within no time, Your Excellency, the parade will change to quick march. That's the quick march, Your Excellency, and we shall again witness the saluting of the guards, this time in quick march, Your Excellency. About to approach the saluting dais, Your Excellency. IP Modin. The commander has already issued the command, and the guard is already in good march with the salute. That's guard number 1, Your Excellency, crossing the dais, and close the following is guard number 2 under the command of Achaya Philip and Sergeant Egwang Alfred. Guard number 3, Your Excellency, once again, under the command of IP Bakole Gawe Maxwell and Corporal Mpasula. Guard number 4, Your Excellency, is approaching the dais under command of IP to Sime Saison and the Corporal Okobo Richard. Your Excellency, guard number 5 is the one right in front of the dais, and the commander is Lana IP Bwambale John Bosco, while Corporal Okakol Bernard is the Sir Major of that guard. And that seasoned trainer, Your Excellency, the female officer is Arach Jennifer Okidi at the rank of AIP, commanding guard number 6, assisted by Sergeant Bongomin Bone, and guard number 7 is the one following, Your Excellency, right in front of the dais. Following them, Your Excellency, is guard number 9, right in front of the dais, and the commander is Otim Isaac, AIP, and the Sir Major is Chamonges Leonard. Guard number 10, Your Excellency, is under command of Magom John, and the Sir Major is Corporal Habib Ramadan. That young officer, Excellency, crossing the dais with that guard is Kulumba Dennis, Lana IP, and that's guard number 11, that guard 19. Guard number 20, Excellency, is right crossing the dais, and the commander is Lana IP Mutumba Poi and Corporal Nyangweso Frederick. Next, now, number 21, Your Excellency, and the commander, Ghana IP, Abira Agre, and the PC, Aneto Stephen. That strong Oguzi, Your Excellency, is of the commander, guard number 22, Lana Assistant Inspector of Police, Akandwa Naho Rogers, assisted by Odong Jonan, that police constable there. Your Excellency, that lady officer is Lana IP Nangonda Sandra, guard number 34, Your Excellency, is commanded by Lana IP Woniaya Charles and Pisuka Makech Richard. 35 is under command of Lana IP in Soboga Stephen and Corporal Abua Moses. Guard number 36, Your Excellency, is under command of Otim Isaac George, Lana IP, and the Sir Major is Corporal Osire Idi. While 37, Your Excellency, is under the command of Lana IP Kisambila Harubu and the Corporal Akol Bernard. Guard number 38, Your Excellency, is under the command of Lieutenant IEP Okero Pius. And PC Okero, Caesar Emmanuel. Let's adjust our masks, parade participants. That is the Ghana Police Band, Your Excellency. They have been here for a number of weeks.